Kirishima had known it was going to rain. Weatherman, the weather forecaster who appeared on the news every morning, had advised the public to stay indoors to avoid the dreary conditions. His quirk was weather prediction, and he was never wrong. Despite his warning, Kirishima was sprinting along a downtown street, pouring rain pelting against his face and his bare arms. His cell phone was getting wet, and he was thankful for the waterproof case he'd snapped over it earlier that morning. "I'm on my way." He checked the street signs before dashing across an intersection. "Give me 3 minutes." "Okay, but hurry. I don't know how much longer we can hold out." "Roger that." He ended the call, tucked the phone away, and ran faster. The weather conditions weren't ideal, but he was grateful that his assistance had been requested at all. He had only been back in Japan for 3 months. He'd been afraid that the years spent out of the country would have made it more difficult to rebuild his reputation in Tokyo. Fortunately, he was sometimes remembered from his days at UA, and more often from his successes in Korea. He had discovered that the name Red Riot had spread internationally, and though he was no icon, he wasn't a stranger either. Random passerbys recognized him on the street more often than he'd expected, and the police had been eager to add him to their list of active heroes. His reintegration into the hero community of Tokyo was going more smoothly than he expected. He wasn't fooling himself into thinking the police had called on him for any special reason, though. The villain attack was in the middle of the downtown district, only a few minutes away from his agency. The phrases, sharp appendages, and lightning-fast reflexes paired with the sounds of combat in the background made Kirishima think that they had just been desperate for the closest available hero. He heard raised voices in the distance and ran even faster, grateful for the hours of training he logged at the gym on a weekly basis. He splashed through a puddle, ignored the filthy water that soaked halfway up his